Hello, everyone. It is so good to be back after so long. It's your girl, Daya here. Welcome back to my podcast. This is going to be a much shorter podcast, just this episode, just because it's not an area that I would per se record. It's a lot of background noise, but let's get into it. This is an episode where we will be talking about what does it mean to be bombastic. I did revamp my podcast, so I'll be doing things a little bit differently today. But I wanted to talk about some very crazy stuff that's going on right now. I wanted to use my platform to speak about how it's important to be careful out there these days. There's so much violence and confusion going on in the world, and I just want to let you guys know that you're not alone. We're all in this together. And if you ever need to reach out to anyone for any reason, I am always open. My DMs are always open. And my show is always like raw and about exactly what's happening. And there have been a lot of hangings, trigger warning, sorry, hangings, and just a lot of murder happening, and a lot of people being kidnapped off of the streets, a lot of ICE raids, people just like pretty much like I said, kidnapping. I'm sorry. Um, we're not knowing or able to know where these people are, if they're safe, and it just doesn't seem right to me. It feels like a heavy time right now. Such a heavy time where it's just like I am creating content to stay afloat. I'm still doing this podcast thing to stay afloat, but knowing that there's genocide going on, famine, like there's just so much going on in the world right now that I have been moving so much differently, um, viewing the world so much differently. I don't necessarily walk around with the same feelings and idolations anymore. It's not a against each other thing for me. It's now a realization that it's the government, them, okay, um, against us, and it's not fair. But we must do everything that we can to stay strong, because hopefully they'll get it together, right? Hopefully, let's say something will flip and they'll have a realization. One can wish, right? I can't say too much, right? um but we must all start being prepared. So I do want to start off this comeback podcast with a holy cow, this is our world right now. So always know that I'm a content creator. I'm just doing this to stay afloat, but it is very hard to even create content. I haven't even I was gonna do like a food and beverage like segment on here, but I just don't feel right. Me, no shade to anyone else. I just don't feel right doing it myself. Um, and so I just haven't been participating in it. I'm living vicariously through other people who are doing these like mukbangs and like food and beverage content, but I myself don't feel right doing it on my channel. So I said squash that segment of the show. I'm just going to rock and roll with something else. So this was like the first segment where I just pretty much bring up something that's going on in the world right now today and get real and raw with you guys. And, if you guys have any feedback, I have a comment section that you're always open to give your opinion, your thoughts, how you're feeling. I'd love to know that as well. But we're pretty much fam over here. But yeah, lately I've been giving the world a lot of side eye. Alright, so to lighten the mood just a little bit, let's play a game. This is the second segment of my favorite part of the show called Bombastic Cap or Fact. This is where I scrub the internet and find these viral idealations and like ideas that, like I said, went viral, and we had people have actually debunked or found them to be fact or cap, and it's up to you to see if it is true or false. So get your imaginary buzzers ready because this is about to be fun. So, wild claim number one: people who actually talk to themselves are more intelligent. This claim went viral on TikTok and Twitter, well, X now. Claims stated that if you are someone who talks to yourself and problem solve, like work process, like steps of processes in your mind, but also speaking out loud, you're actually more intelligent because instead of like panicking and getting everybody involved, you're able to just work it out yourself, right? So, what do you think? Is it cap or fact? Yep, you guessed it. Fact. Psychology studies, such as the one from Bangor University, found that self talk helps memory and focus. So maybe I should do that more because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just like arguing with myself, the voices. Wild claim number two: if you smile before answering the phone, you will immediately sound more confident and positive over the phone. Now, call center specialists and TikTok self help gurus swear by this. They claim that if you smile, it tricks your brain to be like happy, and helpful and joyous. You guessed it, fact. So, your vocal tone does change with your face expressions, and this is taught in like communication, like practices or like classes when you join or get hired at a job and they want you to learn how to practice like professionalism, especially with customer service. It's very hard to stay calm and nice every single time, but if you think of it like, if I trick my brain with a smile, tell myself a joke in my head, things should go by way smoother. Trust me. Okay, wild take number three: confidence is 90% fake until it's real. Like the whole fake it till you make it advice that you hear more popularly on Instagram and YouTube. So this could be adjacent to like, starting a new job and being in the office, and you just, you're walking in your first week, your first day, whatever it be, and you're just like protruding confidence because you're like, you know what? I'm new, but I am willing to learn. I'm willing to let everyone know that I feel stable and that I feel sturdy in what I do. So this one is fact ish. So if you are engaging in this fake it till you make it idolation, it can get you pretty far. I use it all the time for myself. Um, when I First of all, I'm new at making music. I've always made music. I've been writing music since I was 5, but I've never really recorded or put it out there for others to enjoy. So, it's like I'm always the one that I walk in a room or a space full of people who do the same thing that I do, regardless of whatever level they're on. And I don't come with a cockiness. I come with I'm confident, I'm ready to learn, I'm ready to be here, I'm ready to show you what I know, I'm ready to do this. And I know sometimes it comes across as cockiness to some people if they have never been around a female like myself, because I am a person who had to build my confidence brick by brick. I grew up around females who did not appreciate me, like me, love me at all. Like my mother would constantly say how beat down and homeless I look, and how I should look like, other girls that were my peers that weren't really doing things that were ladylike um, at that age. And so I would laugh at her every time she said that. But my sister, she always tried to downplay me and my looks and, who I was as a person. And it really did something to my confidence. I really don't know how I overcame it. I just know that I'm a Leo woman. And so it kind of is like it's in me, it's not on me. And so that allowed me to always be my biggest cheerleader. Sometimes I couldn't be, and I had friends who would like uplift me, or strangers. Right now I have my husband, my kids. But sometimes I just did, like, I felt like, I only had a select few. And although back then I wasn't really appreciative of that, I'm definitely appreciative and see that now. So, yes, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. So, there you have it. Two true claims, and one that's bombastically true ish. If you live in the land of Delulu, you know what I mean? I can't wait to see what claims I scrub up from the internet next week. Okay, y'all, stay tuned. On to the next segment. All right, so we're going to have a little bit more fun here. I'm going to react to a short video and give my bombastic commentary on it. Now, I will warn you, it's about to get loud, so be prepared for that. Oh. Oh. What is happening? No. Oh, Walmart. No, get your people, bro. It's this face. It's this face. She needs some milk. Somebody help her for real though. Like, I'm actually genuinely concerned for her. This lady in the back, I am genuinely concerned and scared. It did not help that my husband wanted to scare me just then. I'm gonna keep that in. I'm not editing that out. Okay, guys, hear me out. Please, 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 hear me out. I've been trying to have you guys, or find ways to have you guys be more engaged in the podcast. This is, my podcast or whatnot, but this is our vision, okay? So, please send in any like letters or commentary or stories, anything that you have, anything, ghost stories, life stories, any story, anything. Please send it in to me via email, which will be linked in the description below. But anything that you have, please send it in. I would love to read it on the camera, and pretty much just do a shout out. Okay, thank you so much. Now, I don't have a physical guest here with me for this episode, but I did want to give you guys, a clip that you can see for yourself.
Word of the day: bombastic. Bombastic means high-sounding but with little meaning, inflated. It often refers to pompous and grandiloquent speech or writing. For example, the politician's bombastic rhetoric failed to impress the audience.
So yeah, that's pretty much why I picked the word bombastic for my podcast, because we talk about a whole bunch of stuff with a little bit of it's a little bit something big, but it's something little at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't grand. I don't want to cover the broadly talked about topics. We're going to talk about very weird, random topics that mean nothing or mean a lot or mean a lot. You know what I mean? In between and far and wide. And to end it off with a little poem, to be bombastic is to not be plastic. You need to be realistic in this world of filthiness. So don't feel like it's taboo to speak your truth. You need to release that pain, that joy, that shame. Bombastic forevermore and always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, it's a wrap. Next week's episode, please do not miss it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It's a tie between the dating pool today and Are You Petty or Nah? So do not miss it. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be good. It's going to have so much more, and I can't wait to see you then. Bye.